Hey y'all, hey, welcome to TKTV. I'm your host, Tracy Knight. I put the TK in TKTV. Now, if this is your first time here, okay, welcome. Go ahead, do that thing, like, share, subscribe. You know how we do. I'm so excited because the last time I looked, we were over 200 subscribers. Thank you guys. Now, I know for those, people who got like lots of peoples and people's got lots of peoples, that 200 plus, I'm excited about that because that means I'm reaching out to a lot more people because I think I started with, 17, 18, 200 people. That's a lot of people, and I thank you. So go ahead, if this is your first time here, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Now here at TKTV, we talk about a lot of stuff as I'm trying to merge into that, right? We talk about health, which we're going to be talking about tonight. Skincare, beauty, because I am an independent beauty consultant. Whatever's on my mind, I may even rant and rave. It really depends on how it gets to me, and stuff like that. But mostly, what we're talking about is the Ozempic update. So if you're here for that, you are in the right place. Don't move. You are here. I know. And again, if it's your first time, welcome. We're so glad to have you. If you're already one of my peeps, I've missed you guys. I love you guys. Okay. So let me go ahead and say, I know it's been a minute. Okay. It's been like an hour. All right. Since we've talked about the Ozempic thing. Right. And I'm just because, I think I said somewhere in the beginning or maybe toward the mid that, I didn't want to come to you guys every week and a half with the same old story. You know what I'm saying? When I do an update, I want to drop a little nugget of something new here and there. And I thought I was doing it for a while. And I think, I ain't going to say I thought I was doing that for a while. But then, it's kind of like it was starting to become repetitive. Now, I am on this journey to lower my A1C and lose some weight and get in a nice healthy place, okay? I'm not trying to let being a type 2 diabetic run my life, okay? I'm just going to live my life with type 2 diabetes, okay? I'm going to handle it. And I'm sure everybody else feels the same, right? So when I don't come as often as I guess I thought I should or other people might think I should, it's because, I've gotten to a point where it hasn't really been like, it's a roller coaster, don't get me wrong, but it's almost predictable about what's going on. Y'all know what? Hold that thought because I had just started to cook. So let me make sure ain't nothing over here burning because I can't be burning my food. I can't even eat that much, so I can't be burning what I can't eat, right? Hold on. Okay. Y'all want to hear funny? And put the pin in it. We're coming back to the Ozempic update because it is time for an Ozempic update. But y'all, I just said I had to go in the kitchen because I'm getting ready to cook, right? And I'm getting ready to make our next every plate meal. Definitely put a pin there because I think we're going to drop on that one. Anyway, I'm preheating the oven, and then I'm like, that something's cooking. So, of course, I go look what's in the oven. Okay, so for the 4th of July, I ate. I ain't gonna lie, I ate, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one that ate, all right? My husband and I ate an early lunch. We grilled some burgers, a couple of hot dogs, basically, and some chips. That's what we had for lunch. And then later, the kids were over. We had some barbecue chicken, some potato salad, and I made them a couple of burgers and stuff. Nothing, not a whole spread because it was like 4 people, okay? Why? As I'm smelling this, and I'm talking to you guys can smell it, but trust me, I'm smelling it. I'm like, what is that in the oven? Did I spill something the last time? Somebody put the leftover hot dogs and a burger, cheeseburger, in the oven and left it there without telling me. So that's what I'm smelling cooking. 2, 3, what's today's date? Today's 2-day-old burgers and hot dogs. Go figure. In any case, all is well. It's safe. The oven is still preheating. The hot dogs and the hamburgers, as soon as they cool off, will be trashed. In any case, anyhow, like I said, other than stuff like that happening, life has been lifing. So I haven't been with you guys as often. I'm still on Ozempic, okay? Now, if you're new to Ozempic, you're new to the drug, then here's some things you already know or should know about your Ozempic prescription and your new journey. Okay, Ozempic is a drug that was supposedly subscribed and is subscribed. You know what? It's a good thing I don't do this whole editing and bloopers thing. Anyway, Ozempic is given and prescribed to people who have type 2 diabetes to lower their A1C and their blood glucose levels, okay? And that's the main reason I started this over a year ago, because I wanted to lower those numbers. They were way too high, okay? And I'm trying to be around for a minute, all right? So, and one of the benefits of taking Ozempic is you could possibly lose weight. And I say possibly because even though a large majority of people on Ozempic will lose weight, not everybody does. Not everybody does, nor do they lose a plethora of weight, okay? But it can happen because Ozempic does this thing where it makes you feel full faster, tells your brain you're full faster, and it slows down the digestion of the foods that you do put in there, so it's sitting there for a longer period of time, okay? So you're eating less and you're staying full longer because your stomach is just taking its time getting rid of it, which could probably cause some problems, like some of the side effects like constipation or diarrhea and vomiting, nausea, headaches, fatigue. Those are like the normal standard side effects, and a lot of us, I know for me especially, have experienced at least the nausea, the vomiting, and or the diarrhea or constipation. I, knock wood, have not had the constipation. You know, she's been here. But the nausea and the vomiting were really kind of rough for me in the beginning. But as of right now, I'm good. And right now I'm on the 1 milligram injection. You know, I started at 0.25, like I think is the starter dose for, if not everybody, mostly everybody. And then after a few weeks, at least 4. I would suggest 4. But if your doctor says sooner than that, who am I? Because I am not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. Okay, then you would go up to 0.5, right? And then you can go up to 1. And then some people are at 2. Now, I don't know if I'm ready for 2. I don't know. We're going to talk about it. Because I have lost weight. I was in the 240s, you know, to mid-40s. Now I'm in the 220s. Closer to 223. See, I have plateaued with my weight. I was trying to get to the 2 teens. And they kind of booted me down to 0.5 due to inventory and what was in stock at the VA. And now that I'm back at 1, I'm starting to lose that weight again. So I'm at the 2, somewhere between 223, 225 is where I'm just sitting there. And I have added exercise, people. Okay. I'm doing a lot more walking. I'm using the Walk Fit app. If you haven't, go ahead and download it. There's a little quiz that'll tell you how much you have to walk every day to lose weight or whatever like that. I highly recommend it. Even for those of us with low discipline, it's still a great app because I find myself thinking, you know what? I know I can work in at least 10 minutes of walking today. There's no excuse. So I highly recommend that. And so I've been implementing that. Major exercise, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. No, but I have been doing a lot of walking. Even when I'm out of town, I fuss about walking. And if you know, you know, okay? But walking is walking, and it is good for you. So I've been doing that. And remember when I told you I was getting ready to make the last every plate meal? Okay, so my husband recently started in the beginning of June with this every plate meal program. It falls around that like healthy plate, fresh foods, those organized meal plans that you can have delivered to your home. Right. So we've been doing every plate. This is tonight's meal. This is going to be the country fried pork chops with green beans, mashed sweet potatoes, and a honey Dijon drizzle. Now, this one is high in the calorie thing, 930 calories. But I don't even think, I try to stay between 13 and 1400 calories a day. And I don't, what did I have for breakfast? I don't even know if I had breakfast. I know I had coffee. I don't have coffee. But these meals are somewhere like 540, 630 calories. So if you want to make that the biggest meal of your day, I highly recommend that you go to EveryPlate. Go to everyplate.com. Everyplate.com. And you can sign up to have these meals. And they send you almost, I say like 95% of everything you're going to need to cook the meal. For this particular meal, I'll have to add the flour, the milk, butter, and an egg for the coating on the thing. But they sent me the pork chops, the green beans, the garlic, and the honey Dijon mustard. And then on the back is all the directions with pictures. It's easy to follow along. It's quick. And I mean, when I say delicious, I mean delicious. And we have it set up so it's just 2 servings for myself and my husband. And I'm saying, back in the day, both of these pork chops would be schmeck. No, that's just 1 pork chop, a serving of potatoes, and some green beans. You could, some meals you can alternate chicken if you're not on the pork deal. Okay, I got you. But the portion control, y'all, the portion sizes, for me, and being on Ozempic and having my appetite kind of suppressed, it looks like a little bit on the plate, but by the time I'm done, I'm so full. I am so full, satisfyingly full. Not like, oh my God, I ate too much that last bite full. Satisfyingly full. We have been doing it since June. We have put it on pause for a minute because we're getting ready to go out on our cruise in about a month and a half. So, we're trying to save all the little duckies so we can enjoy ourselves on this cruise. But we will be picking it up as soon as we get back. So this is a great alternative. When we broke it down as far as price, it was great for us because what we spend on groceries, we get 5 meals a week. Okay, everything I need is just good. So, and no, they're not sponsoring me. I just think it's awesome, and I think it's a great way to kind of portionalize and get some delicious meals. Okay, so. Well, like I said, we're talking about the weight as far as the update. I'm plateaued somewhere between 223, 225. I'm not sure what it is. When I talk to my endo next week, I think I'm going to mention it to her because, like I said, I've been doing the exercise. I have. And I'm losing the weight because before they put me back on 1 milligram, I'd gotten almost up to 230, y'all. You talking about somebody who was highly upset. But right when they put me back on the 1, I kind of dropped back down. So now, like I said, I'm in between 223 and 225 on the regular. And anything other than that, 226, 227, water weight, waist weight, if you know, okay? But if you're regular and everything, that's the weight you really want to pay attention to, okay? I'm just keeping it real. All right, so weight-wise. Energy-wise, I'm fine. I was exhausted at one point. Wow. I mean, sleeping every day, all day, trying not to fall asleep at work. Now, the only time I really do feel like I'm sleeping at work is when I go to bed late the night before, okay? So I've been able to monitor my sleep a little better so that I'm not sleepy throughout the day. So I'm not really suffering from the exhaustion like I did in the beginning. I think my body has gotten used to it. If anybody else is still exhausted after being on it for maybe 6 months, drop it in the comments. Let me know. Are you still feeling the exhaustion, or do you feel your energy, leveling out? Because my doctor has since put me on vitamin D. They've taken me off half the dose of my metformin and added vitamin D, and they have also put me on like a half a dose of Jardiance with this, and I am good. Now okay. Here's the update, and if this is a TMI moment, you might want to step away from the camera or whatever. But I'm keeping it real. Like I said, this is my journey as I go through it. I know I'm not alone, so if you want to sit quietly in the back of the room and just nod your head and go, I'm with you there. I love you for that. Okay, just be there in the back of the room, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so she put me on the Jardiance, right? And she mentioned to me with the Jardiance that it may come with a whole yeast infection thing. I'm like, really? Really? Do you know how uncomfortable they are? But you know what? I found out that men have them too. I'm not sure how they deal with it. But yeah, don't ask me how I know or where I found it out from. but they do. Anywho, so, I ran out and got my stuff that I was going to need for it, the little 3-day method. You know what, y'all, if you know, But for the longest time, y'all, I'm thinking, oh, well, I just bought that for nothing because I feel fine. I'd been on the Jordans for at least a month or so. At least a month. Why, y'all? 3 days ago, did it show up? Oh, so uncomfortable. But I took my little medication. And y'all know what it is. I'm not even going to go into the details because you already know. But I take my medication. I seem to be fine. Works for me. But I was like, wait, what? Why? And then I got to walk around with this? Oh, my God. But I'm good. Okay, so that's something new that happened. And my dreams have come back. Now, I think between video 8 and 10, you guys got to scroll back. Maybe I'll look back and then I'll know exactly which one we're talking about. I was having these weird dreams. Well, I think it was last night's dream, of all people to be hanging out with. I'm hanging out with Kerry Washington. Girl, if you ever see this, call me. But I'm hanging out with Kerry Washington, and it's on a loop, like a Groundhog Day loop. Can I really tell you what the dream was about? No. I just see her vividly, and she's telling me to run. Girl, you better run. Let's get out of here. We gotta go. Or, this is so not the place. She actually said that in the dream. This is so not the place. So I don't know what the dream was supposed to be about, what it's supposed to warn me about. I just know it was a Kerry Washington, and I was so fanned out that, like, I'm hearing her, but I'm thinking, is that Kerry Washington talking to me? Are we in this together? It was a really weird dream. And I woke up and I found myself giggling because I'm thinking, was I in a dream with Kerry Washington? Oh, what? So the dreams are back. I had another one. It was like really, really weird. And it had just little people in it that I didn't know, but they all knew me. I don't know what we were doing together. And I didn't sleep long for that one because I just woke up like, where am I? With a sense of where am I and who are these people? But the people, of course, weren't there. It was just me. So, as far as the side effects, okay, like I said, I'm at the 1 milligram injection. I take my shots on Sunday evenings. I have a little alarm, so around 8:30, I take my shots. And I haven't had any side effects that I can really put a finger on, because y'all remember I was on hand with the ginger tea, the ginger chews, the ginger ale, all of that. Even the cranberry ginger ale, I know it's got a lot more sugar, but it was good, you hear me? But I was on top of all that. And as a matter of fact, when they put me back on the 1 milligram, I stocked up on my Pepto-Bismol chewables. I got another bag of the Dramamine chews. You know what I'm saying? I have those. And I still have my nausea tea at work. I can't remember when I had a ginger ale. I have not really felt nauseous in the mornings when I wake up, which is when it usually hits, like morning sickness. And for somebody who's never had morning sickness, that was a wake me up call right there. But I'm finding tablets in my purse as I'm switching it out, thinking, oh, okay, well, I'll carry them they're just in there just in case, okay? And I stopped carrying the chews because then they would melt and get all squishy and then make a mess. Okay, so it's like I'm feeling good as far as the side effects. I don't have the vomiting. I don't have the nausea. So nausea and the vomiting, I ain't seen them in a minute. Headaches, not so much, except for this heat, because this heat. Ooh, I saw somebody on Facebook say Ozempic and this heat, they are not friends or something to that effect. You are so right. You are so right. It's just too hot. Breathing in, it just hurts. And you don't want to eat because it's too hot. It's just too flipping hot. Even though I'm sitting in a very nice air-conditioned home, it's hot. I got time for that. And I'm only cooking because if I don't, I really will be hungry, or my blood sugar will drop. I've noticed that my appetite has been a little on the low side, so much so that my alarm will go off to let me know that my blood sugar is low. I looked at it one day, it was 53, and I'm like, what? And I was a little tired. Maybe that's what it was, but I have to make sure I eat because then my sugar level just drops way too low. The noise, the food noise, the cravings, yeah, but then it's a willpower thing, because if I buy cereal, I eat cereal. Cereal is breakfast food for some people. The right cereal is dessert for me. I ain't gonna lie, it's dessert for me. Sometimes I will cut back what I'm eating for dinner because I know I'm having dessert. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just keep it real. I got one serving of Fruit Loops left, okay? Dessert. Don't judge me, judge your mama. I'm just saying. I'm serious. So that's been happening, or not happening as far as the side effects. Now, when it comes to the weight, and like I said, I'm fluctuating, but I'm losing the inches. A lot of my clothes don't fit. Now, I'm not going to stand up today, but I think I've shown you guys a full body picture of myself. If not, one's on the way. My jeans, which was, my claim to fame, would fit the bottom half of my, my body, and they fit well. Okay? There's no question as to what's back there. All right? And it looks good, even if I have to say so myself. And I do. And then my husband, of course, he likes it. You know what I'm saying? But it looks good. But that waistline, I'm having to wear a belt, because if not, when I sit down, the pants slide down. I'm like, I am not a plumber. Okay? If you know, you know. And I ain't appreciating having half my butt talks showing above the top of my jeans. So I have to wear a belt. And in wearing that belt, I'm going past the second hole. I'm on the third hole of my belt, y'all. And if you know me, and if you're like me, and you're a thick girl, I'm a thick'em. I hit that first hole, and I'm good, okay? The second hole, I'm like, what? The third, I'm like, call a doctor, okay? So I'm using my belt at the third notch now. My shirts are hanging off of me. Not that I want to be wrapped in my clothes, but I can tell that they're loose. Then they're hanging off my shoulders, and my pants are loose around my thighs a little more. So I'm not complaining. But I guess I'm one of those people that when I lose weight, I lose inches more than you notice it in inches than you do in the poundage, if that makes any sense to anybody. Okay. So now when I get ready to pack for this trip, I'm going to have to almost try on all my clothes. Speaking of trying on clothes, I should have came to you guys, because I've tried so many. Like I said, life's been lifing. I've been doing things, hanging out, working with the family, the hubs and stuff like that, trying some stuff. I signed up for Nadine West, the clothing thing. It's kind of like the Every Plate thing, where they send you, clothes to your liking. You do your little survey to try to find your style. And they've been sending me some things that are really quite comfortable. Some of these things are like way out of Little House on the Prairie. And I'm going to talk to the stylist. But what I'm noticing is that they feel loose, because I order them at the size I thought I was. I'm going to have to go down a size. I would order clothes like 18 and 1X. I'm in extra large and 16s now. I know. So if me and the stylist could just get on one accord as to what I, like. And of course she knows I like black. So I got a lot of black pants, leggings, and shirts and stuff like that. But I'm finding that the sizes that I originally put on the survey they're not fitting. They're really, really loose fitting. So much that they look like I'm just in somebody else's clothes that somebody gave me, and they're just too big for me. Okay, now, let's not get it twisted. I ain't a size 3 and a size 12 clothes. Okay, I'm looking at an 18 size body in my mind, but it's wearing size 16 size clothes, and it's a goal. I think the lowest I want to be is maybe a 14, maybe a 12, because see, I'm bottom heavy, and I've already been told if I lose a certain part of my body, I might well sign up for a divorce. Okay, I ain't trying to do that. But everything is going fine. Even with the weight plateauing the way it is, I know that if I push a little more exercise-wise, add something to the walking, that might help. My food choices, I've been doing good, because like with this Every Plate, I had zucchini, y'all, for the very first time in my whole life. zucchini. Because even if I see it in a salad or something, I'm always pushing it to the side, digging it out if I can. Okay, I knowingly had zucchini on purpose for the first time when we started this whole every plate thing. Girl, honey, it was good. So the portion sizes are great. I'm getting proteins. I'm getting vegetables. I'm still eating my fruit. Loving the grapes and apples right about now. So I'm doing good, and I'm hoping that you guys are too. So give me an update. Let me know how you guys are doing. And again, if this is your first time with me, I hope you come back again, because I'm gonna come back again, because things are changing around here, all right? And I'm definitely gonna come to you guys before and after my cruise, so we can talk about it. But in the meantime, I'm doing okay. No side effects. I'm at 1 milligram, and I think I'm doing okay. Could I do better? Probably, but I'm just keeping it real. So let me know. Drop it in the comments. How are you doing? Because I haven't heard from you guys in a little bit too, and I probably think that's my fault, because if I don't reach out, how y'all supposed to reach back? You know what I'm saying? But let me know how you guys are doing. Are you still, especially my seasoned Ozempers. I just made it up. Seasoned Ozempers. Let me know how you guys are doing. Are you still doing side effects? Are you still suffering from those? Are you still on the same dosages? Has it increased, decreased? You know what I'm saying? What about your food habits? Have you changed those? Because I think Ozempic is a tool. I know it's a tool. It's not the cure-all to type 2 diabetes, and it's not the cure-all to help you lose weight. But it is a tool that we can put in place that'll help change our eating habits, our exercise, the way we look at food, what we do with food, and everything else like that, to put us all on a better path to a healthier you. You know what I mean? So let me know how you guys are doing. What's been going on? What have you changed? What have you tried that's new for you? What would you like to try that's new? Got any new suggestions for me? Because I'm all about the new thing. I'm even trying plants, y'all. These thumbs have never been green, but we're trying. We got a nice little plant. I even bought a Venus flytrap, and I've got that lucky bamboo wood thing. And if it sprouts, y'all gonna know, because I'm gonna take a picture of it. So, I think that's it for me as far as the update, because it's about 7:30, and these meals take about, they say, prep time is 10 minutes. It'll be ready in 35 minutes. So in less than an hour, I'll be eating. I know, it's gonna be too late to eat. I usually would have eaten earlier, but life's been life, and what do you want me to do? And it's Saturday, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and cook after I throw out them reheated hot dogs and hamburger. And then I'll come back to you guys in about a week or so, just to let you know how things are going. If something, magnanimous, that's just a word that just popped in my mind just now. Magnanimous has happened. So in the meantime, in between time, until I see you guys again, enjoy this week. Please stay cool, because the heat indices, I think that's what, I don't want to say heat indexes. Heat indices is going to be ridiculous. And here I am thinking about throwing a wig on for the week. What the world? But y'all stay cool. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty and plenty of water. Take care of yourself. See your doctor if any of the side effects are just way out of control. Because again, I'm not a doctor, and nor do I play one on YouTube. I'm just here sharing my journey with you because I care. I love you guys. And until next time, I'll see you right back here on TKTV. Love you much. Bye.